We often associate success strictly with material accomplishments and social recognition. However, a deeper exploration into Stoic philosophy broadens our understanding of what success really means. This video is intended to share 10 unexpected Stoic perspectives that have considerably reshaped my personal conception of success. Prepare to be enlightened as we voyage into these insightful and transformative ideologies. Number 1. Success isn't material, it's peace within yourself. Success doesn't hinge on material possessions or the accumulation of wealth. It is deeply rooted in finding inner peace and contentment within yourself. This is a fundamental shift in society's general understanding of success, which is often equated with professional achievement, financial prosperity, or social recognition. Instead, true success goes beyond these superficial trappings. Imagine a life where your happiness doesn't depend on the size of your bank account, the car you drive, or the house you live in. This kind of success is about creating a fulfilling life that brings joy, irrespective of material gain. Here, success is an inner state of contentment, tranquility, and the sense of harmony one feels when they are at peace with themselves. A person who is truly successful finds contentment through self-acceptance, having authentic relationships, cherishing experiences over tangible items, and most importantly, finding their life's true purpose. They remain grounded even in the face of adversity and find joy in the simplicity of everyday living. In a world that is increasingly obsessed with materialistic gains, realizing that success isn't material, but it lies within, you can be an enlightening and truly liberating idea. Understanding and accepting this notion of success takes a lot of introspection, self-awareness, and courage to go against the grain. But once we realize that external items cannot deeply satisfy us or provide long-term happiness, we then begin to seek success from an entirely different and more rewarding perspective. It is then that the journey of truly successful living really begins. This is predicated not on what we own, but on the peace within ourselves. Number 2. Negative experiences breed strength and resilience. Negative experiences are often viewed as setbacks or hindrances to success. However, within the philosophy of Stoicism, such experiences are seen differently. They are regarded as a breeding ground for strength and resilience. This does not mean that you welcome or seek out negative experiences. It simply means that when they inevitably come, as they do to all of us, you respond to them in a markedly different way. Rather than letting them beat you down, you use them to build yourself up. You look for ways to learn from these experiences and develop a more resilient mindset. You see each challenge as a stepping stone towards your own personal growth. Instead of sulking or feeling discouraged, you welcome the opportunity to demonstrate your resilience and to grow stronger. It's worth noting that this does not come naturally. It's hard, it's uncomfortable, and it involves a lot of introspection and self-evaluation. But having the strength to learn from adversity is a key aspect of the Stoic ethos. Building resilience enables you to bounce back from failures and setbacks. With each hurdle you overcome, you acquire a kind of inner fortitude that equips you to face future obstacles more effectively. They become less daunting and more of an opportunity to demonstrate your capacity to handle life's struggles. In essence, negative experiences do more than just thicken your skin. They deepen your understanding of life, flesh out your sensibilities, and galvanize your mental and emotional toughness. They are vital for your growth and essential for your success, however personally you may define it. This Stoic approach encourages you not to shy from life's rough terrains, but rather use them as the training ground to foster resilience and strength. Number 3. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Turn obstacles into opportunities is a concept grounded in the idea that the way we perceive and react to the challenges we encounter in life is crucial in defining our personal success. Perhaps more profoundly, this perspective suggests that success is not necessarily about the avoidance or absence of problems, but rather about our capacity to grow from these experiences. We tend to see obstacles as hindrances that block our path to success, and this is often due to our fear of failure or discomfort. However, adopting a negative perspective towards obstacles only serves to limit our potential growth and achievement. It's not the obstacles themselves that stand in our way, but rather our perception of them. Now consider flipping this mindset and viewing obstacles as opportunities. This shift in perspective can radically alter our approach to problem solving. Obstacles can give us a chance to learn new skills, to test our resilience, and to grow stronger. For instance, getting passed up for a promotion can lead to self-reflection and a reassessment of our career goals. Or dealing with the failure of a personal project can become an invaluable lesson in persistence and determination. In other words, by treating each hurdle as a potential stepping stone, we transform our challenges into powerful engines of personal growth. This mindset shift doesn't guarantee an absence of hardships. Life remains unpredictable and often taxing. Yet by viewing each obstacle as a chance to learn and improve, we lay the groundwork to experience success on a much deeper and more meaningful level. To truly turn obstacles into opportunities, it requires a conscious reframing of our thoughts and perceptions. Remember, it's not the obstacle that defines us, but how we choose to respond. Every challenge that comes our way is a chance to empower ourselves and further refine our own definition of success. Number 4, your perspective, not reality, upsets you. Our reactions to circumstances, more often than not, are defined by our perspective and not by the reality of the situation at hand. This perspective has a significant impact on our emotional reactions to various situations. Often we interpret situations, events, or experiences through a lens crafted by past experiences, beliefs, fears, expectations, and needs, which creates our unique perspective. It's not reality or events that upset or disturb us, but rather the way we perceive them. For instance, you might feel upset if you're refused a job opportunity. Your perspective might be that you're not good enough or that it's a significant failure. However, the reality could be very different. Perhaps the company was downsizing or was looking for a different skill set. Your interpretation of the situation is causing more distress than the actual event. Overcoming this problem involves recognizing the subjective nature of our interpretations and questioning whether our perspectives are, in fact, reality. We should strive to see things as they are without adding our personal, often biased narrative. We can't completely control what happens to us, but we can control our interpretations and emotional reactions to these events. Importantly, seeing things from a broader perspective can help us understand that negativity isn't an integral part of reality, and it's often just our interpretation. Recognizing the power of perception and our control over it is a critical step toward peace of mind and ultimately, success. Number 5, you can't control others, only your reactions. One of the most transformative Stoic perspectives to grasp is the concept that you can't control others, only your reactions. This principle has the power to redefine the traditional concept of success and bring inner peace. In daily life, many of us spend excessive amounts of energy and stress on situations and people that are beyond our control. This leads to unnecessary frustration and a sense of failure when things don't go the way we intended. Understanding and truly embracing the principle that we can't control others, but only our reactions to them, creates a profound shift in our mental landscape. It allows us to free ourselves from the chains of external expectations and societal pressures. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent or unresponsive. It means maintaining your inner peace and composure even when the world around you is in chaos. Your reactions are the only aspect you genuinely have full control over. Embracing this ability empowers you to create a space between the external stimulus and your response, giving you the chance to choose how to react. Applying this Stoic perspective in real-life situations can be challenging, but with practice it becomes easier. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and you're late for work, for instance. You can't control the traffic, the time, or the expectations of your boss. What you can control, though, is your reaction to this situation. How you decide to manage your stress and emotions will determine the success of your day, not the external circumstances. This concept is simple, yet revolutionary. It frames success not as an accomplishment defined by external achievements or validation, but as a personal sense of balance, fulfillment, and peace. It redefines success as the ability to maintain composure in face of adversity, to react with patience and resilience, rather than anger or disappointment. This subtle shift can have a significant impact on your overall well-being, positivity, and peace within yourself. Number 6. Detach from outcomes for true tranquility. Detaching from outcomes is a radical but necessary approach for achieving true tranquility. More often than not, we allow the result of our efforts to determine our happiness and peace. This dependence leads to a roller coaster of emotions, where we feel elated with every success and crushed with every failure. Stoicism teaches us to release this attachment to enjoy a steady state of peace. Think about a situation where you've worked really hard on a project or task. While dedicated and fully invested, it's only natural to hope for a positive outcome. But what happens when things don't go as planned? The usual response is disappointment or frustration, which disturbs your inner peace. Stoicism prompts us to shift this mindset and focus more on the journey than the destination. It's about putting our heart and soul into the effort without getting overly tied up with the potential achievement. It's not about indifference or lack of ambition, but a conscious choice to maintain composure regardless of the final result. This does not happen overnight. It requires consistent practice and a strong mental shift. But once you learn to detach from outcomes, you develop an unwavering peace that remains unshaken by external circumstances. Success then translates into how well you carry out your actions, not the fruits they yield. This viewpoint not only reduces stress and anxiety, but also bolsters your confidence and resilience in the face of adversity. I want to be clear, though, detachment from outcomes does not imply inaction or passivity. It means putting in your best effort without letting the fear or anticipation of the result sway your tranquility. It is about finding satisfaction in your actions and viewing success as the courage and determination you show throughout the journey. So strive hard, give your best, but remember to make tranquility, not outcomes, your true measure of success. Number 7. Embrace discomfort for personal growth. Embracing discomfort for personal growth is an essential facet of Stoicism. What this means is that one needs to willingly step out of their comfort zone and into unfamiliar territory to truly understand and accept their capabilities. This is not to say that you should actively seek discomfort or pain. Rather, it's about enduring whatever challenges come our way and drawing valuable lessons from those experiences. Think of it this way. In life, we don't always get what we want or prefer. We often find ourselves in situations that are difficult and testing. The typical reaction to such circumstances is to resist, complain, or escape. We all do it because it's easier than facing the discomfort. But according to Stoicism, there's another way. Embrace it. Use the occasion as an opportunity for personal growth. This is where it gets interesting. Embracing discomfort doesn't simply mean bearing with the pain or discomfort. Instead, it's about acknowledging the nature of the situation, understanding why we're uncomfortable, and coming up with strategies to deal with the discomfort. It's a learning process that encourages personal growth. It strengthens your resolve, enhances your decision-making skills, and broadens your perspectives. Consider, for example, you're making a public speech for the first time, and you're feeling incredibly anxious. You could either let the anxiety overcome you or strive to understand why you're feeling anxious. Then, you could use that understanding to better prepare and hone your speaking skills. This entire process is uncomfortable, no doubt. But remember, growth doesn't come from staying in your comfort zone. So the next time you find yourself quivering at the face of discomfort, remember, this is an opportunity for growth. Embrace it. You'll come out stronger and more resilient, and that is a true testament to your success. Number 8. Your opinion of yourself outweighs all others. The path to success often involves seeking validation or approval from others. But much to our surprise, it's critical to understand that your opinion of yourself holds greater significance than anyone else's view of you. This realization is more than just a perspective. It's an understated key towards traversing the path to personal growth and success. Think of it. If you live your life based on someone else's expectations or judgment, are you genuinely successful? Would that leave you content and satisfied with your life, or lead to an endless cycle of validation seeking? It's not easy standing up to societal expectations or pressures, but acknowledging the importance of your self-opinion opens doors to lasting peace and success. Instead of consistently trying to fit into different molds crafted by others, focus on defining and refining your shape. Consider your strengths, weaknesses, passions, dislikes, and set your measures based on these. Determining your worth and success based on self-perception would not only linguistically shield you from external negative influences, but also contribute to your unique personality scale. However, this doesn't suggest turning a blind eye towards constructive criticism or feedback. It merely means understanding the difference between being receptive to growth inducers and being affected by ungrounded judgments. It's about knowing your worth and being comfortable with that. Therefore, your opinion of yourself carries far more weight than anyone else's. It allows you to decide your life's trajectory, shaping your idea of success and way of life. It's this opinion that should guide your actions and decisions, and ultimately, your journey towards success. It is self-acceptance in its truest form, bolstering self-esteem, promoting resilience, and fostering an attitude of growth. Your opinion of yourself is your strongest ally in this journey. Embrace it. Power lies in self-perception. Number 9. React less, reflect more. In our fast-paced world filled with immediate reactionary mechanisms like social media responses, it's easy to become reactionary. But, as the Stoics taught us, it's beneficial to react less, reflect more. But what does this mean exactly, and how can it redefine our idea of success? Reacting less doesn't mean to suppress your emotions or become emotionally detached. It is more about not allowing our first instinctive response to dictate our actions or let it disrupt our peace. Instead of reacting quickly to something that upsets you, take a step back. Allow yourself space to breathe, think, and consider the situation more thoroughly. This practice can help to prevent unnecessary stress, confusion, and conflict. Reflection, on the other hand, is the act of deep, critical thinking. It's considering why you feel the way you do and how best to address it. Reflection is crucial to growth and self-knowledge. By reflecting more, we allow ourselves to better understand our emotions, recognize patterns, and make conscious choices that align with our values and not our immediate emotional response. This is not an easy process. We are wired to react quickly to threats for survival. But in our modern world, these threats are often perceived not real. They're misinterpretations of a situation or misunderstanding of another person's intentions. When we develop the habit to react less and reflect more, we can navigate through these perceived threats more effectively. As a result, we can preserve our inner peace, improve our relationships, and make wiser decisions that guide us towards true success. Success that is defined not by what we have materially, but by our emotional richness and strength of character. To react less and reflect more is not just about personal growth, but also about establishing a mindset that promotes peace, resilience, and comprehension in an often chaotic world. This is what the Stoic philosophy embraces. Number 10. What you don't have isn't necessary. Many people in our modern society have been drawn into the illusion that what they lack is necessary for their happiness. They believe that once they obtain this new job, that car, or this house, then they will finally find happiness. To some extent, our environment cultivates this type of mentality, rooted in consumerism and materialism. This belief, however, does not contribute to real success, self-pardon, and peace. We must be mindful that more often than not, what we don't have isn't necessary. It is crucial to distinguish between the essential needs and wants of life. Our primary needs include food, shelter, clothing, health, and a sense of belonging. Anything beyond these are wants or luxuries that we think would make life more convenient or exciting. Happiness won't be achieved by fulfilling these endless wants, as they only provide temporary satisfaction. Our desires are a bottomless pit. They arise continuously, and the more you feed them, the bigger they grow. Even after acquiring the thing you desired, you soon find something else to covet. It leads to a vicious cycle of never being content with what one has. Stoicism encourages us to appreciate the simpler things in life, the things we often take for granted while chasing material objects. Things like the love of our family, the company of good friends, the beauty of nature, our health, and our freedom. These are the things that truly matter in the end and contribute to an individual feeling truly successful. It is not to say we stop all ambitions and curb all desires. It's about cultivating a sense of gratitude for what you already have and understanding that our joy or peace shouldn't be contingent on what we lack. By altering this perspective, we realize that what we don't have isn't necessary for our happiness and success. To put it simply, redefining success involves changing our perspective, embracing challenges, and focusing on personal growth. Remember, you are not shaped by events, but by how you respond to them. If you found these Stoic perspectives helpful, give this video a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more enlightening content. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep striving for success redefined.